For many visitors, spotting a wild horse standing against the backdrop of the Atlantic Ocean is a bucket list experience. Whether it's a mare grazing quietly among the sea oats or a small herd making its way across the beach at sunset, these moments feel less like a tourist attraction and more like a glimpse into America's distant past. Today, we're heading out to the beaches of Corolla, North Carolina, in search of these incredible animals, learning their story, and hopefully getting a closer look at one of North Carolina's most treasured living landmarks.
Stop and die, come explore and take a ride. Road trips, fun and memories too. There's always something new for you. So grab a seat, come on by. Bet you live for Stump and die.
Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're Stump and Die, a Gen X couple who love to travel and explore new places. Today, we are in the beautiful Outer Banks in North Carolina, and we're taking a wild horse tour with Backcountry Safari Tours, located at Light Town Center, 1159 Austin Street in Corolla, North Carolina. Backcountry Safari Tours run 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Each tour lasts approximately 2 hours and covers 20 to 30 miles on the North Beach while learning about the area and viewing the colonial Spanish Mustangs.
There's over 500 homes out here, 90% of our weekly rentals. Only way out here is through this entrance and up and down the beach. Every single day, about 30 plus trucks get stuck out here. Costs around $300 to get pulled out by the tow truck driver. Fair warning, I don't have that type of money. If we get stuck, you strapping them in or pushing. You get to hang out. It is a 4-wheel drive beach, guys. Every once in a while, you're going to get your own personal horseback riding simulation. I promise you it's not on purpose.
There are very few places left in America where you can still witness something truly wild. Here on the northern beaches of the Outer Banks in Corolla, North Carolina, wild horses roam freely across the sand dunes, maritime forest, and remote stretches of shoreline. These beautiful animals, known as the Corolla Wild Horses, are believed to be descendants of Spanish Mustangs brought to North America by explorers more than 500 years ago. Over the centuries, these horses adapted to one of the harshest environments on the East Coast. They survived powerful hurricanes, shifting sands, scorching summer heat, and salty ocean conditions that would challenge most domestic horses. Through it all, they developed into a hardy and resilient breed unlike any other. Today, they represent one of the oldest and rarest colonial horse populations in the United States.
New horses, no refunds.
Oh yeah.
There's no horses.
In fact, their genetic lineage is so unique, the conservationists work tirelessly to protect both the horse and the fragile coastal habitat they call home. One of the things that makes Corolla so special is that these horses are truly free roaming. There are no fences, no barns, no owners, nothing to guide their daily lives. Instead, they wander where they choose, along the beach, through the dunes, beneath the twisted live oaks of the maritime forest, and sometimes even through residential neighborhoods.
Comes that time for you.
I did make my living.
You gotta eat, right?
I'm looking for a personal assistant. Keep working that magic out. gonna notice throughout this tour, they're not based on one bit. They've got life figured out. They eat, sleep, food, and all the photos.
At this point, our tour guide did stop and let us get out for photos. We had to stay back to protect both ourselves and the horses. It's important to stay at least 50 feet from the animals. Approaching, feeding, or attempting to touch the horses is illegal and can result in very hefty fines. One of the most surprising things about Corolla's wild horse habitat is that it's not completely untouched wilderness. Scattered throughout the dunes and maritime forests are beautiful beach homes, many of which can only be reached by driving on the sand. These homes range from modest beach cottages to impressive oceanfront vacation properties, creating a unique blend of modern living and wild coastal beauty. It's one of the few places in America where homeowners might wake up, look out their window, and find a herd of wild horses grazing in their yard. Building in this environment comes with unique challenges. The homes are elevated on pilings to protect against flooding, storm surge, and shifting sands. Many are designed to withstand powerful nor'easters and hurricanes that frequently impact the Outer Banks. Despite the presence of these homes, the area still feels remarkably remote. There are no paved roads at this point, and the landscape remains dominated by sand dunes, sea oats, and maritime forests. The result is a community that exists alongside nature rather than replacing it. For visitors, it's fascinating to see how people and wildlife share this narrow strip of Barrier Island. The homes offer stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean, while just outside their doors, descendants of Spanish Mustangs continue to roam, much as they have for centuries. It's a reminder that Corolla isn't just a beach destination. It's a place where history, nature, and modern coastal living all come together in a way that's unlike anywhere else on the East Coast.
It's cheaper to live or buy a house out here than it is in town, but just in general, the Outer Banks housing market has astronomically increased. Oh yeah. Just like most big towns and big cities, metropolitan areas, but with this being a really prominent tourist location, yeah, it's outrageous. Like 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom houses are going for they're like 1,200 square feet, are going for like $750K, which is outrageous.
We'll get that in California.
One very interesting fact, some of the homes in this area rent for tens of thousands of dollars per week during the summer season. Yet one of the biggest attractions isn't the ocean view. It's the chance to see a wild horse wandering through the yard.
I promise you, the county doesn't get that much money.
Sand squatch. Big squatch.
Sand squash.
Sand squatch, yeah.
I'm going to buy my Airbnb. It's 7 bedrooms and a bathroom.
Way above my pay grade. Yeah. Also, I'm like OCD. Yeah, I would just be cleaning all day long.
No.
At first glance, this landscape may seem harsh and unforgiving, but it's actually home to a surprisingly diverse collection of coastal plants that have adapted to life in the sand, wind, and salt spray. The dunes are covered with sea oats, beach grass, and other hardy vegetation, whose root systems help stabilize the shifting sands and protect the coastline from erosion. As you move farther inland, the landscape transitions into maritime forests filled with live oaks, wax myrtle, yupon, holly, bayberry, and native persimmon trees. The plants aren't just important for the ecosystem, they're also the primary food source for the Corolla Wild Horses. Unlike domesticated horses that are fed hay and grain, these horses survive by foraging on native vegetation. They graze on grasses growing among the dunes, browse on leaves and twigs from shrubs, and enjoy seasonal treats like persimmon when the fruit is available. Because their diet consists largely of tough, fibrous coastal plants, the horses have adapted over generations to extract nutrients from vegetation that many other animals would struggle to survive on. Their rounded appearance often surprises visitors, but it's perfectly normal and helps them store energy in an environment where food quality can vary throughout the year. The horses also obtain much of their water from freshwater ponds and naturally occurring water sources hidden within the dunes and the forests. While they may occasionally be seen near the ocean, they don't drink the salt water. Every plant you see here plays a role in supporting these horses and the fragile ecosystem they call home. It's a delicate balance that has allowed both the vegetation and the horses to thrive together on these barrier islands for centuries. An adult Corolla wild horse can eat 20 to 30 pounds of vegetation every day, spending much of its time grazing as it moves through the dunes. This constant grazing is one reason you'll often spot these horses with their heads down, quietly feeding as they wander through the landscape.
There's a colt there too. There's a baby.
Where?
In this little group here.
Baby!
Okay, so that's the newest born one. So they have not named him yet.
Oh yeah.
So guys, if you want, I can park real quick. Y'all can get our photo with the horses and sand dunes this time.
Yeah.
Help me.
The front may now some kitchen back.
I can really smell those pine trees.
So guys, the only reason I came back here is to show you one of my favorite things, the Gypsy Queen to the right. Mark Thompson, like I was telling you earlier, or talking about earlier, he built it for Burning Man, then he souped it up because every July 4th, him and his friends get together, they dress up like pirates and they drive up and down the beach partying. It's absolutely hilarious, mainly because I keep seeing my big metal poles actually attached to a propane tank. That's his flamethrower.
Mad Max.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. The old school Jaguar has four-wheel drive,
Max
and then
meets
this vehicle
it.
coming up with the right, the Bowmobile used to drive on North Beach as well.
That's all that green grass.
Yeah. I was about to say, oh my god, I'm lying. they usually love this yard this time of day. The stallion's name is Rocky. The one in the back. With the bay with the black and brown box.
There's the bunny too.
I thought the third horse was a jaguar.
A rabbit, get.
It's a puppy.
What kind of tracks do you think these are?
Yeah, if anyone wants to get out, stretch your legs, or use the bathroom, this is the perfect time. Just be careful getting out, you gotta get your sea legs down. Okay, this is tricky.
Hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Waiting for the barbecue.
I don't want to go. I don't want to get it.
See out here where the person couldn't get service.
How much snow did y'all get out here in January?
It was like 4 or 5 inches. It wasn't that bad. It was a couple years ago. We got like a foot. It was awesome. We got to have a big snowball fight in town. Yeah, we don't really get snow here in North Carolina, so it was really nice. It was a good change of pace.
What do you mean?
As the sun goes down, we wrap up our time here in Corolla. This has truly been one of the most beautiful and educational experiences along the North Carolina coast. From the moment we arrived, it was clear that this wasn't just another beach destination. It's a living, breathing ecosystem where history, wildlife, and coastal life all come together in a remarkable way. We were incredibly fortunate on this visit to see so many of the Corolla Wild Horses. Whether it was herds moving gracefully along the shoreline, grazing quietly among the dunes, or standing silhouetted against the Atlantic Ocean, each sighting felt like a privilege and a reminder of just how special this place really is. Along the way, we learned about their incredible history, descendants of Spanish horses that have adapted over centuries to survive in this harsh but beautiful barrier island environment. We also saw how the landscape itself supports them, from the sea oats and dune grasses to the maritime forests that provide both shelter and food. What makes this experience so memorable is not just seeing the horses, but understanding the balance that exists here. Homes, wildlife, vegetation, weather, and people all share the same narrow stretch of land, each playing a role in shaping life on the Outer Banks. This outing has been a reminder to slow down, observe, and appreciate the natural world around us and how fortunate we are to witness it up close. As we head out, we're taking with us not just the footage and the memories, but a deeper appreciation for this incredible place and the wild horses that continue to call it home. And with that, we'll close out this adventure here on the Outer Banks. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed spending this time with us. If you did, please take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a new adventure. If you'd like to support the channel, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/stumpanddie. We truly appreciate every bit of support. And as always, until next time, keep exploring.